people saying like, "Oh, black people, I know you don't want to hear this, but Friday After Next is not a Christmas movie."
It is.
It's a Christmas movie. If I hear another person say Friday After Next ain't a Christmas movie, it's smoke.
All of a sudden, you changed my life with your love. Gave me a heart and say you trust me. And now we really out here making moves, shake the globe like yeah. You know what you said, horror. Together forever, we do for. We here to touch the world, we gon' light it up. So you better get ready, it's all of a sudden.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another episode of All of a Sudden Podcast. It's your boy, Juice.
And Nakara.
That's better. That's actually better. Like,
Really?
I'm not being sarcastic.
I didn't like it, but okay.
It did sound like a little like cheesy-ish, but it was like the energy was there. The vibe was there.
I'm not going to even ask you to redo it this time because, yeah.
Just got to roll with it. Every week is a new thing. It's like graduation. You're getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like, every week. Anyways, we are back with another episode. Thank y'all for joining us for another episode. We're back, and we going hard. You see these dogs in your front yard? Best believe me and fiance going hard. None.
In the yard.
No, you're supposed to say bing bong.
Oh, bing bong. How does it go?
You never seen that TikTok? Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, we'll start from scratch. But happy holidays, everybody. It is that time of year. You know what I'm saying? We got the little virtual fireplace going just to bring in the holiday cheer. We got the plant right there. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to spice it up a little bit. Get y'all more of a scene. Sooner or later, when this podcast really starts taking off, y'all gonna see like the name of our podcast, like right here in lights. That'd be fire, huh? You don't even care?
I think like you can do like a green screen or something and do that.
Yeah, but green screen, like, it's going to be a lot to work with rather than actually getting it. But I'm saying that's why, like, when we get that to that level, all the real pros just have, like, a sign.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be my Christmas gift or whatever, but it's a little late for that. Maybe next year. But yes, happy
Ding dong.
happy holiday.
Restart the game now.
Oh my God. You said.
Happy holidays is what he's trying to say, guys.
Yikes.
Are
This is
you okay?
rough. Maybe we probably can't we can't take a 2-week break.
We can't take a vacation and try to come back.
We can't take a
and do
2-week
podcast.
break and try to come back and do a podcast because we can't even speak.
But anyways, how are you guys doing? How are y'all doing? And how was your, I wouldn't say vacation, but how's your holiday vacation going so far for those of you that are taking a vacation during the holidays?
Yes.
What are some things that you're doing?
Yeah. Let's go. That's dope to hear. No, I'm just kidding. Leave it in the comments, though. We would love to interact with you guys and see how your holidays is going. But, you know, it's Christmas time with Thanksgiving coming up real soon.
What?
New Year's coming up real soon. Yo, what is going on today? What? Wow. Let's just get all that out right now.
Normally it's me, though.
That's true. And now you got the right words, and now I'm struggling. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to need you to, like, give me the power back, like Space Jam.
No, so not so I could come back over here. Dang, I think I already had it. Talking about not so I could come back over here.
Yeah. Nah, but Merry Christmas to everybody, man. It's a season that everybody looks forward to, especially corporations. Not just playing. But it's a season everybody looks forward to, man. It's the gift of giving and just, you know, being around family and just being able to spend the time together. Because it's like you get that, and then you got New Year's coming up. But what plans you got for Christmas, Nakara?
I don't know. I kind of just want to sit home though. I don't want to I don't want to be forced to like
Go places. be around people.
I feel like I've been having to go places and be around people a lot lately. I just want to be home. Like, I just want to be home for the holidays. Like,
Yeah.
I'll probably drop off. I probably won't end up making the gumbo. And I probably would stop by your place to get like a, not even, I'll probably drop your mom's gift off and then just go home. For real.
And chill. Spend the
Yeah.
holiday season watching
Some TV, some
Elf.
Christmas movies. Make cookies or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like we're like off to a start of making our own family. So soon enough, we're going to like
do our own thing.
Yeah, we're going to do our own thing and want to just be in
Yeah.
the house. But I don't know. Thanksgiving, I kind of did like a lot of errands and I got like
burnt out.
Yeah, I cooked a whole Thanksgiving meal and then went to my mom's, went to my aunt's, went to my other aunt's, then went to my other aunt's.
The price of having a big family in the same town that you live in.
Literally, yeah.
That's what that sounds like. Cause yeah, we was just all in one spot.
One house,
but,
yeah. But everybody, like my family is like kind of, I don't want to say segregated, but they're like kind of split up. They're like, they kind of just do things with their own families individually. They'll invite their own like extended families from their, for their selection, I guess. Like my uncle and my aunt would kick it. And then my two aunts would kick it. My mom and one of her sisters would kick it. So like,
so you got options, is what you're saying.
It's I got options, but then at the same time, it's not options I always want to have because I don't want to like be traveling across America to go see people for the holidays. I'd rather just be at the house, like, and do my own thing.
At the what?
Yeah, at the house.
At the house.
At the house. I don't know. Shout out to Jazz. She says that, so I get it from her.
At the house?
At the house.
That sounds like some field
At the
slavery joint.
house.
Yes, sir, man. So I'm at the house. Right now, I get the house cleans up for you. You get everything you need.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm never saying that again, by the way. But anyways, so yeah, I think I'm going to probably like take Christmas Eve and drop off Christmas gifts. And then like I'm gonna be Santa Christmas Eve, drop off gifts, be home
Very
on
sexy
Christmas
Santa.
because that's the best time to escape from everybody. Like,
Isn't that funny? Like
because everybody's gonna be partying and they're not gonna be worried about where I am.
she's an extreme introvert, and I'm just like, I can't wait to see everybody. Like, it's so funny just how, like the same but different we are. Because I'm like, I can't wait to hang out with people, but also I'm like, sometimes I'm at a point where I'm kind of like, I don't want to spend too much time. Like, I want to hang out with people, but at a certain point, I want to be like, all right, finna go to the crib. And like what you were saying, like
I'm curious to know what does extra versus house look like, because if you can't be at home cleaning your crib and you out all the time, like mingling.
I mean,
people.
extroverts don't necessarily be out all the time. Like sometimes, like people be be at their house. Like people be hanging out at their house.
Right, and then how can you talk to somebody and clean at the same time?
I mean, obviously, an extrovert doesn't spend every waking minute with people, like, but we like to spend a lot of time with people. Like for me, like I can get 3 hours of sleep, right, and be tired as a dog, but once I get around people, like my energy boosts up, like, and that's been my life for the last week and a half now since I've been traveling, doing these, doing shows and stuff, and it's like early morning flights. Because I can't sleep, because like my creative juices kick in like 12 o'clock. So I go to bed at 3. I got to catch a flight. My flight leaves at 6, so I got to be at the airport at 4. Like I'll get 2-3 hours of sleep, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to sleep when I get to the hotel or whatever. And then people want to hang out, and then it's like, oh, I'm up. And then next thing I know, I'm up before the show, and then after the show, I crash. But yeah, I mean, it's like, all my extroverts know what this means. It's like, it is what it is, But don't worry. Nakara has made me promise that I won't have too much company at our house when we move into our house. because she likes her alone time. And I mean, I like my alone time too, but I like hanging out with people as well.
You can go to their house and hang out.
I got right between that and we got a curfew. We got a people curfew. Is that what's gonna happen? We're gonna have a people curfew. Everybody got to be out of my house by
9 o'clock.
Huh? I feel like there'll be certain days there.
6 o'clock from weekdays.
For business hours. No, yeah. But yeah, so we in the season of giving, you know what I'm saying? And we at that 11, 12 minute mark. So, you know, this is Christmas is different for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So like Christmas for you is a little different than Christmas for me. But one thing that's like universal is like people's experiences, right? So what was like what's your go-to Christmas movie? Like what's your favorite Christmas movie? And you can kind of explain a little bit about that. Like,
can we talk about the season of giving too?
We can do that.
After that, or
do you want to do that first? Because I feel like that would be more serious, and then we can go into the fun.
Let's do it. So I think like I have. I was gonna say everyone knows I have my girls groups. Shout out to Pathways, and some things I've been working on with the girls is because they wanted to do like a Secret Santa this year, and I'm all for Secret Santas, but I kind of talk to them about the intentions of giving and being intentional. Because you can easily just go to the store and buy a gift that you like for that person. Or you can do something that's beneficial for that person. And something I think that's beneficial is like affirmations. So what I did was I made these affirmation cards. And I passed one out to each girl when they came in. And I like, they're like different affirmation cards. Like, I am beautiful. I will be successful today. I will learn something new today. Fears or I will conquer my fears. And stuff like that. Like just random affirmations I gave to each girl. And what I did was at the end of the day, I just kind of like gave them both or gave them all cards, different cards that said like they were like just random cards that you would give, like a holiday card. And I told them to write them a note on the inside while sealing it with the affirmation and giving it to someone of their wish. Before, I did one group where they drew names and it was like Secret Santa style, and then they would just like write to whoever they had for Secret Santa, but this time they just kind of like gave it to whoever they thought needed it. And it just turned out really well because I'm just like, yeah, you can give gifts, but you can give positive affirmations too. You can give your love. You can be intentional about your love that you give to your friends or your family, your loved ones. So what I did this year for Christmas for my family and my friends is, hopefully this comes out after Christmas because it'll be a spoiler, but I made personal essential candles for each family member that I kind of like paid close attention to. So there's like benefits of essential oils, obviously. Like there's sandalwood that's like a stress reliever, like a natural stress reliever. And then like, there's a calming one, or there's like there's a clarity essential oil. So what I did was I just based off of what I know of my friends and my family, what they mostly like pray for or need, I put these essential oils in these candles, and I'll be giving them these candles that comes in a mug, like a Christmas mug. And I wrote them each individual letters in a Christmas card. And I'm like, it wasn't too expensive at all. So gift idea, it wasn't expensive at all, probably costing y'all of like maybe $30 to make 10 candles. So it was, but at the same time, it took my time and my thought. Mm-hmm. So I felt like, time is right now is something like that's overlooked. In my younger years, I would say in your younger years are more overlooked, but as you get older, you look at time and it's like, wow, where did it go? And then like also the cost of it. Not only is time priceless, but it's super expensive. So if you're spending quality time with someone, or you know, or you spending time to make a thoughtful gift or to purchase a thoughtful gift, you know, that I think that's what matters the most. And I think that's why people say it's a thought that counts. But I don't know. It's just lately I've just been so like drained with time because it's like I would either spend it with pathways, or I would spend it at work, or I'll spend it with like family and friends. And it's like I look up and I'm like, okay, so where's the time? Where did time go? You know, so
Right.
be intentional with giving, and spend your time wisely on the things that you're like wanting to spend it on and who you're spending it with.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of what I wanted to say.
Gotta get that off your chest.
Yeah.
Had to preach a little bit. You feel
Yeah, because like I don't know, like I feel like
Nah, them was gems, though.
the season of gifts and giving, it's like sometimes people, well, I don't know, I don't want to say people, but like sometimes I feel overwhelmed when it comes to giving gifts because you have so many people that's in your life, and you feel like you should give gifts to everyone, or you know, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And you know, it shouldn't really be like that. It should first of all be like who's on your heart, who are you seeing the most, and you know, just who's on your heart at the moment. It doesn't have to be people that like that you're like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna give this person. Oh, I have to give this person. Oh, I have to give this person now. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It can just, you know, you just pretty much just bless somebody with something, or if you can't bless everybody with something materialistic and expensive, then you could just bless them with your time.
And the thing is, like, it's a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, the gift of giving doesn't necessarily have to fall on a certain time of the year, you know? Because, like, with, like, for us, for instance, if you can't get somebody a gift for Christmas, I don't know, finances, or even if you have someone on your mind, you just actually can't do it. It's like there's a whole year. Like we always narrow down the gifting and the thinking of people for this season, and that's why a lot of people have like this is the most depressive season of the year, because it's like some people feel like, oh, I didn't get a gift from anybody, nobody cares about me.
People go broke for this one holiday.
Yeah, and it's like the thing, the beautiful thing about the art of giving, and God talks about it all the time, is like there's no timestamp for it, you know. And so like some people, I mean, you don't have to label it as a Christmas gift, but a gift in general, like people have been getting, you can give gifts all year, you know.
Right.
And like you were saying, like if you can't give somebody an actual gift, time is the most precious and the most expensive, because time is the only thing you can't get back. And like you can get money back, you can get all types of things back, but you cannot get time back. Right. And so like spending that time with the loved ones, and that's how we based our Christmas time and our acts of giving is with time.
I don't want to give my time.
I mean, but the thing is like, no, but it's true. And sometimes you do got to think about yourself, because you give time all throughout the year. So it's like it don't necessarily have to, like, maybe Christmas is your Christmas gift to yourself is time for yourself, because you give, like, there are a lot of people that give their time to so many people throughout the year that they never have a time to recharge, you know. And like what we talked about in the last episode, as far as like being able to recharge and get some R&R, like there's no problem with saying I need to focus on myself right now, and in order to focus on myself, I can be better for whoever like God is calling me to be. And so giving doesn't necessarily have to fall on you giving to another person, but you giving to yourself this season. And it's like, are you giving gifts for the right reasons? Are you giving gifts to put up this persona that you have to, or are you giving gifts because you actually care? You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's a big thing that we need to learn, is like giving is all about our heart. And it's like if your heart ain't behind it, or you don't actually do it because you actually want to give to somebody, then what's the point, you know? Right. So, yeah, I mean, we just had to drop a little boom, 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 boom. The car just dropped major gems, though. Like, I felt like I had to say something just to try to keep up, like, because, yeah, you turned, like, you really was like, oh, yeah.
But it brings me back to, like, how you were talking about with, in one of your skits, how you, your dad told you that, it was disrespectful to give somebody gifts on your birthday.
First of all, it's not a skit. It's a joke.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Sorry.
It's part of my stand-up, people. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I was just saying, like, I was just thinking about how you said that in your stand-up, and yeah, and I mean, it is Jesus. It's supposed to be Jesus' birthday, but it's not. We all know it's not his
Actual birthday.
Thank you.
Wow,
And
I'm
it's well,
back.
I was gonna say accurate. So actual, accurate, actual, whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that it's not his. We all know that's not his birthday.
Yeah.
But it's a symbolism of his birthday, and the fact that we're giving other people gifts for his birthday it's not, to me, it's not disrespectful. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. It could be disrespectful. It's like, dang, I'm giving you a gift on Jesus's birthday when I should be giving it to him.
Right.
And I should be lifting him up, and I should be like, but you can give gifts through him.
Yeah.
You can say, well, God gave me his life, so I'm going to take time. I'm going to make you essential oil so you have peace and you find love in God. And you speak. So for a candle for you to burn while you read the Bible. Amen.
Right.
A candle while you burn, while you listen to some gospel music. Amen. So a candle while you burn, while you're sitting here praying or writing.
A candle while you burn, while you're reading the Bible. But it's funny that you say that because, like, that's where I go with the next part of my joke is like, and the background of that joke was, all of that is stuff that my dad has told me, like. So, like, the gift of giving is, like, when God says, when you give to the least of these, you give unto me. Like, those are things that my dad said. I just remixed it to make the joke funnier. And so, like, but that's what we did, because we never got gifts, like, from our parents and stuff. Like, we never celebrated, like, Christmas. But we celebrated Christmas for other people. So we would go and get gifts for other people. And we would go through the neighborhood, we would do this for Angel Tree, which was like for kids whose families are incarcerated. And so, like, we never grew up with the greatest, like, lifestyle. Like, we, it wasn't the sweetest thing, but we always knew that there was somebody out there that had it worse than us. Now, we didn't really understand that when we was younger. We was like, why are we buying other kids gifts when we ain't even getting gifts? Like, we struggling just like they is, you know what I'm saying? But, like, at the same time, we were fortunate to have two parents in the household, and it's like we were fortunate to have brothers and sisters that like loved each other, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, when my dad opened our eyes to, like, yo, we do this because this is what God has called us to do. This is what ministry is. And so I didn't really understand that till I was grown, because I was, at the same time, I'm like, I don't really care what they talking about. Like, I want gifts just like they get gifts. Who giving us gifts? You know what I'm saying? Where the angel tree at for us? You know what I'm saying? And so, but I never understood that until the older I got, and I realized that, like, man, when we give with a clean heart, like, God not only loves that, but he rewards that at the same time. And so, yeah, it was cool that you said that, because it's like, I mean, we say, like, it's Jesus' birthday, how come nobody get gifts? But when we give unto others, that's the ultimate gift. Or when we give our time to him, that's the ultimate gift. And so he appreciates that. And he honors that. And he blesses that. Amen. You might not get a Christmas gift here on earth, but your treasures are in
her.
In her? I mean, yeah, my treasures are in you. But I was talking about heaven. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, we're going to move on to the last segment before we get up out of it. I really hope the microphone picked that up, because if it did, I'm keeping it. Stanky booty. No, I'm just playing.
It didn't pick it up.
All right, so you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what this microphone here can pick up. Bubble guts. No, but we're going to move on to the last segment before we get out of here. Now, we was talking about earlier, Christmas and everything. And so I asked you earlier, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why? Because I already know mine, and there's been a lot of controversy around this decision. So I'm ready for all the smoke. But I want to hear your what's your favorite Christmas movie and why? I feel like I already know, but I just want to know. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Get down.
Well, my favorite Christmas movie is first Home Alone, then Elf. And then, what's my third? Home Alone.
Home Alone number 1. Okay.
Okay, Home Alone, both Home Alones. For both 2.
I don't understand 2. I don't really get
so Home Alone, the Chicago one, the New York one. I like the third one too. That one was kind of cool. And then I like Elf. And then the third,
So Home Alone is your number 1. Elf is third?
yeah. No, wait.
I thought you said Elf was your favorite.
Well, Elf is my favorite. Well, I don't know, but Elf not funnier than a Home Alone.
Okay.
So, then A Christmas Story. I like The Christmas Story too.
With the little kid who got his tongue stuck on the pole?
Yeah. The Gremlins. I like The Gremlins.
Okay.
Is that technically a Christmas movie?
What?
The Gremlins?
I don't know.
Because it was during Christmas time.
So that's my question. So if a movie takes place during Christmas time, does that make it a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Because my favorite Christmas movie is Friday After Next.
Oh, dang, I didn't say that one.
That's my favorite. I don't care. Y'all can judge me. So there's been tons and tons and tons of debate. Like people saying like, oh, black people, I know you don't want to hear this, but Friday After Next is not a Christmas movie.
It is.
It's a Christmas movie. If I hear another person say Friday After Next ain't a Christmas movie, it's smoke. It takes place on Christmas.
Are you okay?
I am. I've been waiting for this subject to get out so that I can speak my mind. You spoke your mind, don't give it. Friday After Next is a Christmas movie. I don't care what nobody says. Look at the camera. Look at me. Camera, look at me. I'm looking at you. Looking at you. You looking at me. Looking at you. Look at me. It's a Christmas movie. I don't care what you say. It takes place during Christmas. It's themed around Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. Say what you want.
We not top flight security. We Craig and Day.
Yes. But yeah, that's my favorite movie. And then Home Alone would obviously be my second. And I don't really think that, I don't know. People say Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
See, but that's what I'm saying. People will argue that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but Friday After Next is not a Christmas movie. Like that's.
Who would argue that?
I don't know.
Die Hard with who? Martin Lawrence?
Huh?
Wait, who's in Die Hard?
Bruce Willis? You probably ain't seen it. That's why.
I think I did see it though.
You would know if you saw it because it's fire. The movie's fire, but I just don't think it's not really a Christmas movie. Like it's not more of a Christmas movie than Friday After Next. So Friday After Next is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. I don't care what nobody say. You can fight me. You can put me in the comments as long as you watching. Cool. And we're gonna end with that. That's what we're gonna end with. Friday After Next is the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
No, Home Alone is. I'm sorry.
Friday After Next is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Thank y'all for watching this week's episode of All of a Sudden with your boy Juice.
In the car.
Don't be salty.
Cause all of a sudden you changed my heart with you changed my life with your loving. Gave me your heart, say you trust me. Now you making moves like yeah.
All of a sudden, you changed my life with your loving. Gave me your heart and said you trust me. And now we really out here making moves, shake the globe like